All right, what up, YouTube? Decided to just hop up here real quick and go live about this topic. I'm not gonna be on here long. If you catch me, you catch me. If not, catch the replay. And I appreciate y'all watching the replay. And to give a little more people a little more time, because I know people be wanting to catch me live, ask their questions real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that intro, and then after that we're gonna roll. But first, I gotta find it. I can't even find it. Let's see. Where is it? I ain't got on here so long. I forgot how to work the thing. I must don't got it in here, so I might not be running the intro. Let's see. I lost it, y'all. Yeah, I don't see it, so just forget it. Ain't no intro. But anyway, let me just say this. Um, should you start a auto detailing business, mobile detailing business, combined with a cleaning company, or should you do a paint company combined with a cleaning company, or should you do a pressure washing company combined with office cleaning? Should you do any service you could think of combined with a cleaning service? Is that a genius idea or should you reconsider? Here's my honest feedback. I get this question a lot. And sometimes I might listen to your situation one on one and decide maybe that's the right route for you. But if I'm 100% honest, I don't think you should do that. All right. Shout out to Ray E. Howard checking in. Shout out to Miss Amina Sanders. Shout out to Notorious 585 Bad Guy. All right, podcast. Okay, Notorious 585 Bad Guy podcast. All right, check them out. I ain't looked at it myself, but here you over here, so I appreciate you. So I'm gonna support you back. But anyway, here we go. I think it's a bad idea. I'm gonna tell you why. First off, it costs more money. Okay, and not only does it cost more money, because think about it, if you got to do pressure washing and mobile detailing, if you're gonna do a mobile detailing business, what you need a van, right? Then you're gonna need all the equipment to go inside the van, all that extra stuff, right? But then if you got to clean offices, then you gotta turn around and get all the equipment to clean the offices too. So that's already extra money that you gotta invest, which means that it's longer, it's harder to get your return on investment back because you just spent more money, right? So that's the first reason why I say don't do multiple things. But then the second reason why is running a business is a lot, dog. And excuse me. And when I say a lot, I'm talking about the little things. Like I guarantee you, 80%. Yeah, I'll say 80. I really want to say 90, but a lot of people are on Clean Biz Network now that watch me, and they probably getting better with this. But most people, small businesses, they're just getting started. Their books are not in order, y'all. We too busy. They too busy out there doing all the cleaning themselves, doing all of the mobile detailing themselves, doing all of the pressure washing themselves, doing all of the painting themselves, doing all the lawn care. We can add that in there too. You want a lawn care slash commercial cleaning company, right? You too busy out in the field doing all of the work that you don't have time to properly send invoices, to properly account for it in your bookkeeping. And so what I'm trying to say is if you already got a office cleaning company, it's going to be that much more work to now you got to categorize all of these different ledgers in your bookkeeping as well. You know what I mean? So it's little things like that. And now you could hire somebody to do your bookkeeping, but again, if I'm not mistaken, and if this don't apply to you, then I may take this with a grain of salt. But if I'm not mistaken, most of us who watch my channel are like how I am and how I was, rather, which is you come from nothing, right? And so when we come across these lump sums of money where we like, you know what, I got a bag right now, I'm gonna start a business, whether it's from tax time, whether it's from a stimulus check, whether you messed around and hit a lick on a loan or whatever happened, car accident money, whatever you came across, you got this chance to invest in this one business. And so I don't think that you should spread yourself thin trying to catch so many things. Like, you know what I mean? Just focus on one lane first. If you're gonna clean offices, clean offices. If you're gonna clean houses, clean houses. If you're gonna do auto detailing, do auto detailing. If you're gonna do paint, do paint. If you're gonna do lawn care, do lawn care. First, I'm not saying you can't never combine those, but it'll be a genius to combine those businesses. My friend Ricky Regalado, who owns a $10 million cleaning company, does that. The reason why they got such a big company is because they are building services now. They're not just a cleaning company. They're a building services company. They do every damn thing. All the services that they cleaning companies need. Excuse me, their customers need from the cleaning company. They provide all of that, floor care, everything, right? And so, yes, that's a good idea for skill once you're ready to scale. But starting off, it just costs too much. It's a lot to worry about. And then on top of that, think about the hiring part of it. Again, it's not about what you can do. The whole point is for you not to do the work in the first place. If you serious about, you know what I mean, building this into a business, you trying to make it passive, you ain't trying to be stuck out in the field. You know what I mean? If you serious about building a real business, creating jobs, it's not about what you can do. And so if you know how to cut grass, clean buildings, and pressure wash, it don't really matter if you can't hire another person to do all of those things too and make this a duplicable system like how McDonald's can bring anybody off the street, put them through their training system, and make them into an hourly worker like it's nothing. And by the way, that's why, all right, I won't go into that's a whole nother lecture. But I just don't think it's a good idea. Now, if you want to go ahead and do it anyway and be successful, good. And I'm proud of you and I'm grateful for you. But I'm just trying to tell you, if you're asking my honest opinion, this is my honest opinion. But again, it's just opinion. It ain't fact. But I just think that it'll be easier for you if you do that. All right. Like just focus on one thing first. Then once you get one thing going, get you maybe 10 cleaning contracts, right? You got employees in there, you not doing any cleaning. Now we level up. Now we might go into floor services or carpet cleaning, right? Well, now the customers ain't got to go find whole nother company, you know what I mean, to do their carpet cleaning because you offer it. They ain't got to go nowhere to get strip and wax because you offer it, right? Now you adding more revenue, but you ain't even getting more customers. You get more money from the same customers, right? Then from there, you can say, okay, well, you know what? I see they got a lawn care company outside. We can cut the grass. I know how to do that, right? I can set up the same system I set up for my cleaning company within this same company and then hire people to do that part. Then it's like, okay, well, damn, they need painters too, don't like that would make more sense. But first establish it. So just pick the one thing that is either that's the least barrier to entry. And when I say barrier to entry, what I mean is it's the easiest to do pretty much, right? It's the most cost effective, it's the cheapest one to do, and it's the easiest one to do. And when I say easy, don't just think about what you can do, because again, the whole point is for you not to do the work anyway. The point is for you to hire somebody else to be the laborer so you can run the company. That's the only way that any company runs. What's his name? Sam Walton, and he never been a cashier. He ain't the cashier, right? He can't run the company bagging up groceries. You know what I mean? Collecting carts. We can't run the company if we in the company cleaning. You know what I mean? If you go to the mechanic office, if they scaled, usually the owner ain't the one out there fixing the car. And if he is, then guess what's gonna happen? You see that same guy gonna be stuck there. If he dies, the whole shit shut down. You know, he gets sick, they close for a week. You know what I mean? That's what you don't want to have, because now you've created a job for yourself and you're stuck as a self-employed person, which by the way, if you get stuck in that situation, you can be the highest tax bracket as well. A lot of people don't know that you're gonna be taxed even worse than a W-2 employee would be. So just I would say focus on one thing. Pick the easiest, most cost-effective thing to get into that you know you can scale. And that's the only reason too why I like commercial cleaning better than residential. Residential is great. Again, this is from my experience. Residential cleaning profits are higher than commercial cleaning profits because you can charge more per hour for residential. But the checks are bigger with commercial, and also that you usually get like steady. You got recurring revenue coming. You get contracts, right? You got this. You pretty much, as long as you don't mess up, you got the guaranteed revenue coming in for about a year from that one contract, right? And it's coming in every single month on the first or whatever date it is due, right? And so you can kind of predict your income off of that. You can provide an actual set schedule. I hope whoever whatever this comment is a good comment, because I just posted on the thing and I ain't even read it. But anyway, but you got a set schedule, right? You know you're gonna clean that building Monday through Friday. You know you're gonna clean that building 2 days a week, 3 days a week. But it's easy to staff for that versus if you got a residential and you're only in there for, I don't know, maybe 3 hours one time every 2 weeks, right? It's like it's kind of hard to hire somebody to go in that versus hiring somebody to come in Monday through Friday for a part-time job, right? Until you scale up. But anyway, I just wanted to get my feedback on that because I've had several people reach out to me, whether it be family members, whether it be an email, like I just read that email kind of prompted this video. And just different people asking me, well, AJ, yeah, because I kind of already got a mobile detailing company going on. I got a mobile barbershop, or I got this and that, blah, blah, blah. But I want to add the cleaning company to that. And it's like, I mean, you could, but I want to tell you now, you're going to make it that much harder on yourself trying to do so many things at once. It's hard enough to focus as it is. We ain't like we got a ton of money to work with. And by the way, because I hear people harp on this too, and I don't know if I want to say they criticize, but people talk about how black people only start companies in these main, these same old industries, cleaning, barber and hair care, lawn care, those type of things. Well, for one, because those are the easiest ones to start. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your start in these fields, right? And then you either scale it up and that's the one thing that I'm teaching over here. I see more people starting to do this a little bit more now, but what I'm teaching is how to scale your business. Stop doing the work because nobody was teaching us this stuff. And if you don't ever learn that, then guess what? Uh, Jerry's barbershop gonna have Jerry in there cutting hair until he die. You know what I mean? Nobody was teaching us how to systemize this stuff, right? So that's what I'm here to do, is to try to teach you how to. Because once I finally figured that out and was able to run my cleaning company in Virginia, even though I was living in Florida, and it was like, and I kind of, I shoestringed it together. I figured I put a few things in place. And I was like, fuck it, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see. If it works, it works. If it don't, oh well, I'll be all right. Right. And that's just kind of how you gotta wing it with business sometimes too. You just gotta be okay with it not going the way you go, just as long as you learn from it and keep moving forward, right? But anyway, let me look at this comment. He says, I've been in the professional cleaning industry for over 25 years, from owning my business. Also been franchise owner with Jan Pro, operations supervisor for all janitors in DeKalb County school system. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So that means never mind. I'll be quiet. But yeah, that's what's up though. All right, David Lee says that's amazing. Yeah, it is. It is. So shout out to you. I can't. What is it? The X. I ain't even gonna try to say it. Embarrass myself up here, but goddamn it. Bottom line is this, man. Focus on one thing, please. Focus on one thing, and always remember, it ain't about what you can do. The best cleaner cannot run a cleaning company better than I can. And by the way, I can clean pretty damn good too when it comes to offices and all that. I'm pretty good. I'm slow though. I'm definitely slow. But I can clean pretty good. But it doesn't matter how good I can clean or how good you can clean. It matters how well you can run a business. How well can your cleaners clean? That's what's important. You know what I mean? How well can you effectively put a management team together to ensure quality control, make sure the cleaning getting done right? All right. No, man. Hey, look, and I ain't got to know how to pronounce big words to run a $1 million company, right? And that's the other things I want to be trying to point out to people too. Like people be worried about the minuscule things, right? But anyway, that's what I got for you. I just want to hop over here real quick, man, and let you know, dog. Like, don't sweat yourself thin. I don't think it's a good idea if you do multiple things starting off. I think it's a great idea as you grow, but not starting off. So make a plan to start off doing commercial cleaning if that's what you want to do, or whatever thing. This is just my example. I'm gonna do only offices first. You ain't got to scale it to the point where you say I'm only doing dentist offices first, right? You can do dentist and then engineering office over there somewhere, then a daycare over here. Like there ain't nothing wrong with going. I mean, keeping it within the commercial niche. Now, restaurants is a little bit different, so I think that like I probably might, if you want to segment out, then maybe segment between restaurants and offices. But even then, some people can do both. I mean, but that's fine. But what I'm saying is don't go to completely different industries or things that's going to require you to buy extra equipment. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the starter kit on my website at cleanbusinessnetwork.com, you'll see everything that you would need to clean a commercial building. And most of that stuff is overkill, right? You don't really need a broom and dustpan if you got a backpack vacuum, because you can vacuum the hard floor with that anyway. Really, the broom and dustpan, that's why I give you a little tiny one, is because that's really to get the dust out the vents. That's the only reason I ever use the broom and dustpan with commercial cleaning. Other than that, you won't ever need a broom and dustpan. And really, you can use the backpack vacuum to suck the vents too. But to me, the dustpan work better. I just knock it down, then vacuum it up off the floor. But anyway, what was I getting at? Yeah, but everything within that starter kit is all you need for commercial cleaning. But if you say, okay, well now I want to add on floor care services, well, guess what? You're gonna need more than that stuff. You're gonna need a buffer, right? And I mean, you're gonna need a wet vac. You know what I mean? And other things like that. So it's like if it costs you more money in equipment, then that's when you know you're crossing over to another. Like that's outside of the scope of your industry. You're adding more. Floor care services isn't necessarily janitorial services. Is within that realm, right? But it's not the same thing. You're gonna need extra stuff to do it. All right. So just keep that in mind. Like if you got to get extra stuff to do it, then maybe not. You know what I mean? Not yet, unless you scale. And if you scale, then go for it. And speaking of scale, automation.cleanbiznetwork.com. If you're interested, I got a new program out. I'm going to show you how to get customers coming in on autopilot. I'm going to show you how to get quality workers coming in on autopilot. All right, I'm going to show you how to do that within that. But if you ain't already scaled, I mean, if you ain't already started your company and you ain't ready to scale, that's not for you. The starter course is good for you too. You know what I mean? The starter course is just fine. We got multiple testimonials for that. Starter course comes with the starter kit if you're interested in that and you haven't started yet. But for the people who have started, definitely check out the automation, cleaning business automation course. But that's what I got for y'all, man. Shout out Ken Ellis checking in. Shout out to Amina for getting my six of human. Right. And I appreciate y'all, David Lee as well, man. Thank y'all. I'm checking out. I appreciate y'all.